Hey, it's me, ProJared, and this is Shannara. This is actually a game that was gifted to me a long time ago by one faithful viewer. I wish I had a note attached to it with the name, and I couldn't find the note. I'm so sorry, but they had sent me a copy of Shannara. For those of you who don't know this game,
troubled dreams.
First off, plot.
Over the four lands, pulled by a relentless force.
This looks awesome.
Ahead of you looms a dark, ancient ruin. You feel yourself being dragged into darkness.
Those graphics. This was made in 1995, okay? Just
Within the cold, grim halls of this unknown place, you see a twisted gnome chanting quietly over an ancient and marvelous book.
Is that guy from Harry Potter? This is why I say I don't read. Ah! Spooky ghost! Jump scare! Oh, it's a friendly ghost. He wants you to read. This chapter is my favorite part.
You reach out to take the beautiful sword.
I'm taking the sword? Oh no, it broke into pieces of the Triforce.
You feel a great sadness and a sense of loss as the magical sword vanishes.
I am sad. What? Oh no, now he's a gargoyle? There's a lot happening right now. Jump into the jello behind you. Oh, now he's
You continue to watch in amazement as the robed figure gestures, causing the gnome to undergo a series of startling transformations.
now spider? Is this guy just like screwing with him? Gargoyle. Spider. Now make him into a banana. Oh? Oh? Nope. Human?
At last, the shadowy sorcerer seems satisfied. The little gnome now looks like an ordinary man. Yet somehow, this shape terrifies you even more than those which came before.
Oh, so the guy
To your
just...
horror, the robed figure sees you. You cannot move. You cannot escape.
Bye. So he... Wow, alright. There's a lot going on there. So... Okay. So this game, if you guys remember from a few years ago, I did a playthrough of one of my favorite games of all time, Deathgate, which is this really cool, fully voiced point-and-click adventure. This was that same company's follow-up game on Shannara, which is also a series of fantasy books. I don't know anything about it. I've never read them, but they're from like decades ago. And it plays very, very similarly. So after the Deathgate playthrough, this was sent to me, and I really wanted to play it, and I thought, now's the time. So why don't you go on this journey with me through an all-new point-and-click adventure game where, unlike Deathgate, where I had played that before and had some semblance of what to do, I don't know anything about this game, so forgive me if I also stumble around quite a bit. Also, if you hear any background noise while I'm talking, it's because it is 97 degrees out, so I've got my air conditioner unit in the office running, so please forgive me for that. And hey, all that good YouTube stuff, don't forget it. Comment, like, subscribe, bell. What else is there? Super thanks. Something about memberships now. YouTube keeps telling me to turn that on. I never did, because I don't really know the point of it. Alright, so let's just get, we'll get into it. If anyone else has ever played this game before, please say something. Oh, look how pretty this is. This is great. Aww.
You awaken with a start in the forest near Shady Vale. You try to recall the grim nightmare, but all memory of it has vanished from your mind as if something or someone has taken it from you.
Oh no. At least so this is me? Me! I got a bag, and I start off with a knife, so can I just... Cut me with a knife! It makes no sense to instigate an attack on yourself. You don't know me! You don't know what I think about every day. Alright, so looks like there's places to get more people to join with me. My inventory is down here. What do we got? Got a tree, fishing pole, there's a stick. Rock formation. Nice little, look at the waterfall. The beautiful waterfall makes this one of your favorite spots for fishing and relaxation. Let's listen to it. The waterfall rushes past, drowning out all other sounds here. Read my journal? Graphics! This was made in 1995. The Journal of Jack Almsford. Oh, is this me? Oh, Shady Vale. Had a fight with Dad again today. Shay said that I was wasting my time dreaming of adventure instead of getting work done. Oh, yeah, that's real. He said that anyone who wanted to be a hero was a fool who didn't have enough sense to be afraid. Shay has no right to tell me that I can't be an adventurer. After all, he had his adventures and defeated the Warlock Lord with the Sword of Shannara long before I was born. That's the name of the game. I told Shay I had no intention of wasting my life as an innkeeper in Shady Vale. The place could burn down for all I cared. I've never seen Shay angrier than after I said that. He didn't say a word, just walked off. I figured that this was the perfect time to go fishing, or he came back and yelled at me again. Thus, I start this journal, because I don't think I'll be hanging around Shady Vale much longer after this fight. Besides, since the fish don't seem to be biting, I might as well write while sitting here. Oh, player notes? Can I write? Can I make my own notes? No, whatever. Neat. Oh, please subscribe to me. Swear I am good. Excellent. All right. So you use a little compass here to move back and forth. Give me that stick. I have now a stick. Look at the fishing pole. Your long, stout oaken fishing pole doubles as a walking stick. Might as well take it since there's no fish. Reflection? Look at the reflection. The glint seems to be the reflection of something in the willow branches rather than something lying on the stream bed. Oh. Oh, I see it. It just popped up. There's like a little gold thing there. Drink the brook. You take a drink of the cold, clear mountain water. Look at the branches. Long, delicate willow branches arch over the stream. Climb them. You don't think you can climb this tree? There aren't any branches in reach. Of a willow tree? The willow tree is like one of the best climbing trees. Growing up as a kid, I had a willow tree in my backyard, and I climbed it all the time. And I actually would just sit up there and just write in my notebook for. There's usually a lot of Dungeons and Dragons notes as I was trying to make a campaign, but that's one of my favorite things to do. I still have that same notebook. Wait, I got it. Fishing pole. Move the branches with the fishing pole. This is basically just a grappling hook. Ha! Oh my god, that worked. You part the branches with your pole, revealing a bird's nest high up in the tree. It looks as though a piece of golden jewelry is hanging from the nest. Get it. Pick the locket. The locket's high above your reach. There's also a bird. Look at the bird. Magpies are notorious for collecting shiny objects. This one seemed to have hit the jackpot with the golden locket that hangs from its nest. Dude, what a great day. I've told my dad to screw off, and now I'm gonna find some money. Can I reach it with the stick? Oh, or scared him off. You throw this stick, knocking the golden object out of the nest. You brave the icy waters of the stream to retrieve it. The stick falls into the stream and rapidly floats out of sight. The object is a golden locket shaped like a shield. It depicts a coat of arms that you're sure you've seen somewhere before. Okay. Ah, what the fuck? The squawking bird seems to have drawn the attention of something you've never seen before, save in nightmares? What the? There's combat in this game? What? Quit laughing, dude. You're just an enemy out of Donkey Kong Country. Okay, attack. Yeah! Oh god! Orders? Oh, is this like... Oh, do I get like a party of people? Is this like a full-on RPG? Attack! Yeah! Oh, there's his life bar up there. Okay, attack. I think maybe I should be leaving. Just as you feel your strength failing, a tall, dark figure appears at your side. Ow. Oh. Can you be my dad? You turn to face the mysterious person who aided you. The man gestures and a wave of heat flows over you. Your injuries heal before your eyes.
You are Jack Ormsford. Your father is Shay Ormsford. Your elven heritage is quite apparent. Why are you here?
Fishing and money. My name is Jack. How did you know who I was?
I know your father.
You study the powerful man standing before you. You've only ever heard of one person like him.
Your home, Shady Vale, will soon be attacked by an army of monsters.
That's bad, right?
I will go there and warn your father. You
The
must
music.
go to Lee and warn Menian Lee that his kingdom will soon be under attack.
What do you mean, me?
It is vital that someone warn Menian of the danger, and you will be safer in Lee than in Shady Vale.
That's pronounced Lee. It just looks like Leah. If my home is in danger, I should go there.
You cannot be of any help there.
You're not wrong.
Your father and I will defend Shady Vale.
Alright, who are you to give me orders?
Who are you to question me, child? You know who I am. Alanon, the last of the Druids. I could destroy you with a word. You
Please.
will do what I say, because it must be done. And because right now you are the only one who can do it.
This is the dungeon master, just be like, would you just do it, dude? Isn't going to Lee dangerous?
Yes, the monsters are everywhere. But if you are careful, you can avoid most of them. However, there are dangers all around, and no place is safe.
How do I get to Lee?
You will need to travel east, cross the Rappahalladran River, and go up into the foothills.
Do I need to write this
Listen to me,
down?
Jack. This is very important.
Uh-huh.
The Shade of Brona has been summoned from the dead.
That's bad?
His dark spirit seeks vengeance on all who opposed him. Your father is one of his targets, because Shay destroyed him long ago. Menian Lee is another.
Yeah, well, I hate my
Unless he
dad,
is
so...
warned, Brona will have his revenge. If you do not warn Lee, many will die. You must get there safely and quickly. Avoid monsters and take no chances. Good luck, Jack. We will meet again.
Before you can say more to him, Alanon strides off into the forest like some ominous black bird of prey, and you are alone in the woods. Before you start on your new adventure, you stop to write a few notes in your journal about your meeting with Alanon. There's an overworld map? What is this game? Save it. Save. I was doing tests from earlier. To the town of Lee. Sorry, Lee. Okay. Let's look at me for a second. You are badly injured. Excellent. Go. You're traveling through the forest. This is awesome! So that way is Shadyvale. I'm not supposed to go that way. Do I have like a rest button? How do I... Whee! Can I use uh-oh. There's a no, don't go to the monster, you idiot! Okay, I also clicked to move, okay. You hear something moving in the forest just ahead of you. You stand perfectly still for a few seconds, then cautiously slip through the trees. Oh. You have come to a small clearing. A beautiful young woman lies trapped underneath a fallen lit tree limb.
Jack? Jack, is that you?
A young woman is lying on the ground. She looks familiar, but you're sure you'd remember someone this lovely if you'd ever met her before. Were you?
Don't you recognize me? I know it's been a few years, but I haven't changed that much, have I?
Suddenly, it dawns on you.
It's me, Shella. You know, Minion Lee's daughter? We used to spend time together when your father visited my father. Help me, will ya? I can't move this stupid tree.
You don't really seem in all that much distress. Hey, your dad's about to die. Or some log. Push the log. You put all your weight into moving the log, but your feet keep slipping on the turf. You need to find something you can use to brace them. What? Like a rock? Can I take the rock? You can barely move this rock with some effort. It's too heavy to carry. Can I push the rock? There we go. You strain against the rock and manage to move it closer to Shella. Now can I push the tree using my feet on the rock? Yeah, you brace your feet against the large rock, then strain to move the heavy tree limb. Shella gets one arm free and helps you lift. Finally, the two of you working together manage to move the fallen limb off of her. Suddenly, Shella grabs her bow and fires an arrow directly towards you. Oh, please. Oh, graphics! You hear a roar just behind you and turn in time to see a monster fall to the ground, slain by Shella's arrows. Okay, so we just met and she is immediately better and cooler than me in every single way. I love it.
Got him. Now we're even. You saved me, I saved you. What's going on here? I've never seen so many monsters in my life.
Good voice acting. You tell Shella what Alanon told you.
Brona? But I thought your father destroyed him a long time ago.
Me too. I never looked at this locket. Let's look at the locket. This is a rather unusual looking locket. It is shaped like a shield and depicts the coat of arms of the Royal House of Lee. Oh, did you want it? Open it. It doesn't seem to be the kind of locket that opens. Wear it. You briefly try on the locket and discover the chain was meant for a much slimmer neck than your own. Oh, it must be one of them overly thin girl necks. Obviously. Shella. There's just a kiss option? I'm going in! Shella smiles, but definitely avoids your kiss. Damn!
Really, Jack?
Can you blame a guy? Alright, let's talk like people. Hey, what do you hear?
I was looking for my locket. I lost it on my last hunting trip.
I haven't seen it. You go hunting around here often?
Yes, my father trained me. I'm a good scout and tracker. I'm also very good with my bow, as you can tell.
Why is the locket so important?
I don't know. It's just that my father always told me never to lose it. I promised him I'd be careful with it, so I really need to find it.
Oh, you kind of screwed up on that promise, didn't you? Is this locket gonna, like, save us in the future for some reason? Give locket to Shella. You take the locket from your backpack and ask Shella if it is hers.
That's my locket! How did you find it?
I'm something of an adventurer myself. I've got a knack for being in the right place at the right time.
If it weren't for me, that knack would have gotten you killed a few minutes ago. Well,
and you'd be stuck
at least
under
I
a
can
tree,
do to thank you
also
if you
dead.
take you to Lee. You'll need all the help you can get to avoid the monsters, but with me scouting for us, we'll have no problem getting there safely. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Just like that, I got 2 party members. This is incredible. This is like so much more fleshed out than Deathgate. I'm so excited for this. Another save. This one we'll call no kiss. Why do I even bother? That's how it works, right? You're traveling through the wilderness. I wonder if I should have actually written down the directions to where I was going to go. You see that the ferry to Lee is missing. You're unable to cross the river as the ferry has been destroyed. Didn't you say this is the way I was supposed to go?
Jack, wait! There are monsters over there.
So don't go that way. But also, I found the edge of the map.
If we go much further north, we'll be blocked by the river and the hills. Lee is to the southeast.
I can't get across the river. Huh.
The Rappahalladron's too swift and wide to cross here. We can either go south where the river slows down, or north where it becomes more shallow. South has more monsters to avoid, and north takes us out of the way. The choice is yours.
Choice is yours, and yours alone. We're already up here, so north. Is it safer here?
The Rappahalladron River is shallow here, but we've come pretty far out of our way.
Whatever, we did it. Music. I know it's just like that mid-90s sound, but like this also gives me like SimCity 2000 vibes. I love it. Alright, so we need to head southeast towards Lee. Because it looks like the monsters don't actually approach us. Wait, there's like a little... Oh, there's some watchtowers here. Shella points to the walled town of Lee to the east. The road appears to be clear of monsters, and your perilous journey seems to be complete at last. Hell yeah, look at that.
I know exactly where we are now. Come on, I'll lead you to my home.
It's this way. Cool. You quickly make your way to the city. The gates stand open. Apparently the monsters have not yet threatened the town itself. You have entered the town of Lee City Gate with Shella. A road leads north towards the Lee Mansion. Other roads wind through the city.
Princess Shella, you must go to the manor house as quickly as possible.
What's wrong, Thomas?
Your father has taken ill.
Jack, we need to get home quickly. Father's never ill, or at least he never admits it.
There is not a tinge of concern in her voice. Wait, so she have her own inventory? She does! She's got a kerchief. Not handkerchief, just kerchief. A bow, arrows, locket. Tell me about this kerchief. Or you can like command her to do stuff. Shella, look at the kerchief. This is an oversized kerchief that Shella sometimes wears as a scarf to tie back her hair. Alright. Look at the sign. The sign indicates that this is a shop where herbs and potions are sold. Also got some flowers down there. It looks as though if the herb shop has imported this perennial from one of the neighboring kingdoms. Oddly enough, it seems to be blooming out of season. Should I talk to the gate guard, Thomas? What's wrong with King Minion?
That's all I know. I was told to inform the princess when she returned.
Nice hat, dude. We could put you on a ballista and you'd work like an arrow. The city's in danger. We've been followed here by monsters.
Monsters? We've seen no monsters around here.
There's an army of monsters between here and Shady Vale. Be on guard and warn the others.
I'll notify my captain.
Thank you. Jack, come on. We need to alert my father.
It's just the frankness, just... Okay, I'll do it. My name is Jack. Pleased to meet you, Thomas.
Greetings, Jack. Any friend of Princess Shella is welcome in Lee.
Tight. See you later.
See you later, Thomas.
Oh.
Good day to you both.
Alright, so I can go north that way, or I can take the pathway off to the east. Or, knock on the door. You hear a muffled voice telling you to come in. Oh, enticing herbal smells rise from the many sachets and bottles neatly arranged on the shelves. The man behind the counter looks up as you enter.
Ah, Princess Shella, welcome. Welcome, both of you. Now, how may I help you?
Hello, Jonas. My father is ill and we need your help.
I'll be happy to do whatever I can for you and your father.
Why are you inexplicably Scottish? One heal potion. You know, it probably makes sense if I come back later. Once I know. Hell yeah, dude. There's that 90s door sound effect. So north? The cobblestone path leads from the gate to the grounds of Lee Mansion. The huge hickory trees are just turning to fall colors, but the barren branches of the fruit trees and the dogwoods and the coolness in the air reveal the presence of autumn.
There's my house up ahead. Let's go.
That castle? Oh yeah, you know, it's just our house. You mean that castle? Well, I mean, yeah, but you know, it's nowhere big as our summer home. You have a summer home? Yeah, don't you just, when you go to summer, do you not just go to your other house? No. There's a hole here. You see a hole in the ground where a plant has recently been dug up. The stake nearby identifies the missing plant as sassafras. Gardener? Oh, no. I'm sure he's trustworthy. Hello, I'm Jack.
Jack, we don't have time. Oh, hello. Who are you?
I'm the gardener.
What happened to Ernst?
Took sick.
There's a lot of that going around, I guess.
Huh. He seems trustworthy. I like him. Do you know what's wrong with King Minion?
How would I know?
He's just a gardener, Jack, not a doctor.
Nice garden. The man just stares sullenly at you, as if studying your face. Alright, bye! He scowls at you in response. There's something about this man that makes you uneasy. Is it his everything? He also has that sickle. The gardener's sickle has been honed to a razor edge. He holds it almost like a weapon. Yeah, there's some aloe here. There's a label on the plant that identifies it as an aloe. Can I take some? You pull up one of the plants, examine it for a moment, and then toss it aside. Oh, I just wasted some perfectly good aloe. Cherubs hug the center of the dry fountain. The water has been let out in preparation for the winter. The spruce are ornamental trees that remain green all year round. The Lee Mansion is the largest and most impressive building in the city. Got some mountains, dogwood tree. The twisting branches of a dogwood tree have lost their leaves in the anticipation of winter. Alright, so it's actually kind of chilly out. Let's actually check my journal, since apparently had some updates. Lee? Town of Lee. Arrived in Lee, met Thomas, the gate guard, and he warned us that the King Mansion is very sick. We visited the herbalist shop in Lee, and we met Jonas, who agreed to help in any way he could. Oh, this is nice. That way, if I ever come back and I just forget what it was I was doing, I shouldn't remember that much. That way, you know, the old YouTuber Let's Player brain doesn't take over too much. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm gonna keep playing. I want to keep going. I would love to do this as a full playthrough. Hopefully you guys are just as interested in this as I am. Storytime stuff like this, I always feel like makes for good viewing and allows me to crack jokes easily. Not that I'm ever funny. That way, you know, if you're doing something, that way you can just have like an audiobook playing on your other monitor or other screen. Kind of nice, right? I'm into it. Again, let me know if you're enjoying this by liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing if you're new. Let me know in the Discord. The feedback channel over on there is always open for feedback. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And we'll keep going on this for at least a little bit. And as always, thank you guys so very much for watching. See you next time.